Hey all, welcome back. Today I wanted to highlight a couple of BIPOC businesses that I have purchased from recently and am really excited about. Yeah, I just want to share them with you, and I think I want to make this like an ongoing thing every month, couple months, share some more BIPOC businesses because the sustainability community is primarily middle-class white women. And I'm not helping that. Yeah, highlight some really cool people who are doing amazing things, who are often underrepresented in this community. So, yeah. So the first business I wanted to talk about is a company called Wassi Clothing. It's a store in LA run, owned by a Bolivian American woman named Vanessa Acosta, and she is a one-woman business. She does it all herself, which is very cool. Her website says, Wassi Clothing's mission is to put Bolivian culture on the map, as well as elevating and creating a safe home for people of color and allies to shop. Select textiles are personally sourced from South America and handmade from scratch in Los Angeles by Vanessa herself. Wassi is a Quechuan word that means home. It is one of the last words her late grandfather translated for her while she visited him in Bolivia, and has truly worked to build a business that creates the homey environment for so many. Also on the website, Vanessa talks about how she started off in the fashion industry but found that it was a pretty volatile environment, so she created this business to build something that she could morally, ethically support and provide ethical, sustainable, diverse representation and community that she felt was lacking in the fashion industry. So I got a poster. I haven't actually bought any clothing from her yet, but I did buy a poster because I saw that 50% of the proceeds for this poster went towards protesters if they've gotten arrested or injured. So I just thought that was a really cool thing that she was doing. I got this little sticker. It says cute and full of anxiety. But I put it, it's a sticker, but I've just kind of like clipped it to my bulletin board because I don't want to ruin it. She has lots of really cool prints and lots of cool clothing. I do want to buy some clothing from her, I just haven't done it yet. Yeah, so that's Wassi, and all these businesses I'm gonna link in the description box so you can go check them out. So this next business is a little Etsy store, Tori Tsui. Tori is a climate activist and mental health activist, and if you know me, those are like my two favorite things. She's based in Bristol, UK, and she works as a freelance environmental justice, mental health, inclusivity consultant for people. And she's also a content creator. Go check out her Instagram, Tori's Instagram. I'll link that below too, because she is so freaking cool. Like, you have to follow her. She just, yeah, she brings up so many amazing points and has really done a lot of work to make the sustainability and mental health spheres more inclusive. She made this Etsy store, I think pretty recently. I got these earrings. They're these cute little hexagons with little gold on them. I'm not a huge jewelry person, but I thought, love a statement earring, that'd be fun. So I got these. She does a lot of charity donations, and she posts about that a lot, so definitely check it out if you're in the market for some fun earrings that are supporting her amazing work. Bonus, plastic-free packaging. I forgot to say this with Wassi, it's not plastic-free. The first business I talked about, but it's like an ethical business, so sorry, plant. The third business I want to talk about is gold, and this is a more popular one. I feel like these next two are more popular, more mainstream. I think it's a really cool business. It's a Black-owned health and wellness and some like beauty stuff, co-founded by a woman named Trinity and her partner. The business, like I said, is focused on health and wellness, so it's a lot of like superfoods kind of thing. They also have some like branded shirts and totes and things like that too. I got their matcha. It is so good. I've gotten matcha before, and I've been wanting to make more for a while, and Y'all, this is so delicious. And it's a bigger tin than I thought it would be. And so it's gonna last a while. You can get it with or without the whisk, which I don't really know what I'm doing when I make matcha, so don't use me as an example, but it turns out okay, I think. And they also are not plastic free, but everything is organic, vegan, and cruelty free. So we like that. The next company is one I talked about on Instagram like a week or two ago, and it's Cheekbone Beauty, and they are a indigenous owned brand up in Canada. They were established a few years ago by a woman named Jen, and this year they launched their Sustain line, which is what this lipstick is from. This is cardboard. So this inside part is also recyclable. They have a whole diagram on their website about how to properly dispose of all the different parts. Here's the lipstick, it's so pretty. And they're making moves to become like totally zero waste by 2023, which is so cool. Yeah, they're very open about saying that they're not, they like don't want to call themselves a sustainable brand until they're like totally plastic free, which I appreciate their transparency that they're like, we still have plastic currently, we're not 100% vegan yet, which I didn't know. I thought they were totally vegan, and so I bought this brow gel. Turns out it has beeswax in it, but I'm still gonna use it till it runs out. People have different thoughts on beeswax. If you're not vegan or not opposed to beeswax, then I think it's a really good dupe for the boy brow, the Glossier boy brow, and like I feel way better about purchasing this. It's really pigmented and it doesn't have the little fibers like boy brow, but it holds really well, and I think it works just as well. But yeah, so this is plastic, but I guess they're moving to plastic free pretty soon, and seems like totally vegan pretty soon. Oh, and they just launched like a week ago or something. They have face powders and things like bronzer, highlighter, contour, blush, all those like palettes, and now you can like build your own, so you can make it exactly what you want, and then instead of like buying a whole new palette when like one of the colors runs out, you can just buy a single refill color to put in your palette. Yeah, I feel like you use up one color usually, and then you have to like buy a whole new palette, and that's so wasteful. So that's super cool if you need some more makeup. And then Cheekbone is really committed to making a difference in the lives of Indigenous youth, and they've been donating a lot of money towards closing the educational funding gap. I think it's really cool that they've created this like pretty popular company. It's really like Forbes was talking about it, a bunch of other big like business magazines and things have been like, oh, check out this brand, because it is seriously so cool. I love that they've been creating this space to make Indigenous folks and youth feel seen and represented in the beauty community. I think that's freaking awesome. Last but not least, it's not really a company, it's more of a resource that I wanted to share about. It's a website called From Bipop. It is an online community where Emmy, the creator of it, shares different sustainable, ethical brands and small businesses. It's a space that celebrates BIPOC small business owners and really focuses on slow, ethical fashion, which is very important, I feel. And if you haven't checked it out, go do that. And then if you go on their Instagram, they do a lot of like promotions and giveaways and stuff, which is very fun too. And I think that's it for me today. I am filming this the morning it is going out, and I need to go quick edit it. I just moved. This is my new apartment, and school starts on Wednesday. There's just a lot going on. Yeah, so please check out these companies. I already have like 5 or 6 or more small businesses, BIPOC businesses that I want to talk about next month. Maybe I'll make this a monthly thing. I just really want to highlight a bunch of awesome folks of color who are doing so many cool things, important work. And that's it. What do I usually say? Give this video a like if you liked it, and subscribe and ring the bell if you haven't yet, and I will see you on Thursday, my next video. Later. Bye. Oh my god. So yeah, so